Maple Leafs Nation, have you ever felt that gnawing frustration, that slow burn of impatience, watching a promising talent flicker with potential, but never quite ignite into a consistent flame? For a team with Stanley Cup aspirations, where every roster spot is a precious commodity, that feeling can be absolutely maddening. And right now, that very sentiment is swirling around a player whose name has become synonymous with potential and trade rumors in equal measure, Nick Robertson. The annual ritual has begun. Just 4 games into the 2025-26 season, and the whispers are already growing louder, morphing into full-blown reports that the Toronto Maple Leafs are once again exploring options for their 24-year-old left winger, Nicholas Robertson. It's a familiar tune, one that has played out season after season. But this time, there's a distinct feeling that the crescendo is building towards a definitive resolution. TSN's Darren Dreger, a man with his ear firmly to ground in the hockey world, dropped the bombshell on Wednesday, confirming that Leafs general manager Brad Treliving have been actively engaging with teams expressing potential interest in Robertson. Dreger's words painted a clear, if somewhat somber, picture for Robertson's future in Toronto. He's getting to 160 NHL games, Dreger observed, highlighting the significant experience Robertson has accumulated. I know Toronto Maple Leafs GM Brad Treliving has recently spoken with clubs that may have some interest in Nick Robertson. Given the depth the Maple Leafs have, it's a tough situation for Robertson. So maybe it's time to give him a fresh start elsewhere. That phrase, a tough situation, resonates deeply, encapsulating the predicament of a skilled player caught in a numbers game on a team built for immediate contention. Indeed, as Dreger pointed out, the Leafs are absolutely stacked with talent, particularly on the wings. For a player like Robertson, whose contributions this season have been minimal, just a single assist in the team's 7-4 victory over the Nashville Predators, is becoming increasingly difficult to carve out a meaningful role. His ice time, never exceeding 13:01 in the first 4 games, speaks volumes about his current standing. In a lineup featuring established stars and burgeoning young talents, Robertson is simply getting lost in the shuffle, unable to consistently showcase the flashes of brilliance that have always tantalized the fan base. This renewed flurry of trade rumors begs a question that has lingered for years. Has the time finally come for the Leafs to cut ties with Nick Robertson? Robertson's journey with the Maple Leafs has been nothing short of a roller coaster, a dizzying ride of high expectations, injury setbacks, and tantalizing glimpses of what could be. Drafted 53rd overall in the 2019 NHL entry draft, he was seen as a potential steal, a pure goal scorer with an NHL-ready shot. Yet, it wasn't until the 2023-24 season that he finally played his first full NHL campaign. That year, he seemed to find his stride, posting a respectable 14 goals and 27 points in 56 games, offering a tantalizing glimpse of the player many hoped he would become. However, the momentum didn't carry over. Last season, despite playing in 13 more games, his scoring dipped to 22 points, a concerning trend for a player whose primary asset is offense. And when the stakes were highest, in the crucible of the playoffs, Robertson's impact has been virtually non-existent. Since 2020, he's appeared in just 13 playoff games, tallying a mere 3 points. These are not the numbers of a player who can help propel a team deep into the postseason, especially a team like the Maple Leafs, who have faced their own well-documented struggles in the spring. His tenure has been marked by inconsistency. One moment, he looks like an elite offensive talent capable of changing a game, and the next, he appears tentative, making sloppy plays and having a negative overall impact. With the Leafs' championship window perceived to be shrinking with each passing year, the luxury of waiting for a player to consistently find his game might simply be a luxury they can no longer afford. Adding another layer of complexity to this ongoing saga is the persistent question of Robertson's own commitment to Toronto. It has become an annual tradition, almost a rite of passage, for trade rumors involving Robertson to surface, often accompanied by whispers that he himself desires a change of scenery. In the summer of 2024, reports even indicated that Robertson had formally requested a trade from the organization. While he ultimately signed a new 1-year contract with the Leafs in September 2024 and another 1-year deal last summer, these short-term commitments, coupled with the recurring trade speculation, leave his long-term dedication to the team shrouded in uncertainty. While Robertson has never explicitly stated a desire to play for another NHL team publicly, the writing on the wall suggests that a fresh start might genuinely be in his best interest. He has consistently shown flashes of elite play, even in limited minutes. Imagine what he could achieve with significantly increased ice time and a more prominent role on a younger, rebuilding team. Such an environment could provide the stability and opportunity he needs to develop a more consistent game, leading to higher point totals and, crucially, a clearer sense of purpose. It's a scenario that could benefit both the player and a new organization, allowing Robertson to truly unleash the potential that has been so evident, yet so often untapped, in Toronto. Currently, Robertson finds himself on the Leafs' third line, skating alongside Max Domi and Bobby McMahon. But when you look at the players ahead of him on the depth chart, talents like Matthias Maxelli, Matthew Knies, William Nylander, and Easton Cowan, his path to earning more significant minutes appears incredibly narrow, if not entirely blocked. This isn't a knock on Robertson's ability, but rather a testament to the sheer volume of high-end offensive talent the Maple Leafs possess. With so many skilled forwards vying for top 6 roles in power play time, Robertson is simply not in a position to maximize his offensive potential within the current structure. This season, therefore, presents an ideal window for the Maple Leafs to finally make a move. Robertson is still in his early 20s, possessing the kind of raw skill and offensive upside that can make him a valuable asset for a younger team in need of a dynamic winger. If the Leafs are looking to maximize their return in a trade, now is the opportune moment, while his potential still outweighs his recent production. At best, Toronto could package Robertson with another bottom 6 player or some draft picks to acquire a more established and reliable second or third line winger, a player who can immediately contribute to their cup aspirations. At worst, if a suitable trade partner doesn't materialize, the team might even consider other options to free up cap space, though that seemed a less likely scenario given his age and skill. Ultimately, the decision regarding Nick Robertson is a critical one for general manager Brad Treliving. It's not just about moving a player. It's about optimizing the roster, making tough choices that align with the team's championship window, and ensuring every piece fits perfectly into the puzzle. The emergence of trade rumors, coupled with Robertson's inconsistent play and the team's depth, suggests that the time for what is scenarios is rapidly drawing to a close. The Leafs need players who can consistently deliver, and if Robertson can't do that in Toronto, then a fresh start for both player and team might be the only logical path forward. So, what's your take on this unfolding drama? Is it finally time for the Maple Leafs to move on from Nick Robertson, or should they hold on to him, hoping he eventually breaks through? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this analysis insightful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth coverage of your favorite teams.